Hi students, welcome to this video where we will be reviewing the GMAT Quantitative Review 2021 questions. Now in this video, we'll do two things. First, we'll solve problem 1 and then we will make a question similar to what is tested in problem 1. Now remember, this is the best way to learn maths, right? Making your own questions will help you solidify your understanding. Remember to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. Now when you subscribe, comment below I subscribed and I will personally reply to you. Now without further ado, let's get started. So over here we have problem 1. Now what is given in the question? It's mentioned that m and v are positive integers, and it is mentioned that m minus v is a notation that indicates the remainder that you get when you divide m with v. All right, and the question says you have to find 98 minus 33. So I'll just call this as minus minus, or let me call it as notation. All right, so 98 notation 33 notation 17, and then you have a normal minus over here, and then 98 notation 33 notation 17. So that's the question. All right, so let's first solve this question and then we will try to revise what the concept is that is being tested in this question, and then finally we will make our own question based on this concept. So that will help you solve these type of questions forever, right? If you do that, you will never forget what is being tested in this question. All right, now before we start, let me quickly tell you what this means. Now if you divide 9 by 7, the remainder is 2, right? So as per what is given in the question, 9 notation 7 is equal to 2. So that is what is meant with what is given in the question. All right, so let's get started. So over here you have brackets. Remember, whenever you have brackets, you have to open the inner brackets first. So let's do that. Let's open this bracket over here first. So we have 98 divided by 33 and you need to find the remainder. All right, so that is equal to minus 1, or that's the same as 32, right? How did I get that? So again, this is the concept that is being tested over here. If you can do this, that is, if you can know that 98 by 33 and if you take the remainder, that can be written as minus 1 instead of 32, then you can do this question much faster. Now how do I write minus 1 over here? That's because I can say 98 is equal to 33 into 3, which is 99 minus 1. So the remainder is minus 1. Or in the normal way, I can say 98 is equal to 33 into 2, which is 66 plus 32. All right, so that's why you can say the remainder is minus 1 or 32. And note that over here, if you disregard this sign, you just take 1 and 32. When you add these two, you will get 33 over here. So this is the basic concept which is being tested. If you know this, you can do this question much faster. All right, so let me make some space over here. So we have found that 98 by 33, when you take the remainder, you get minus 1 over here. So this over here is the same as minus 1. So that's how I calculate it, right? So that's how my mental calculation works to make it faster. I don't just try 98 minus 66 and then find 32. I just do that 98 notation 33 is minus 1 and minus 1 is the same as 32, because I know that 1 plus whatever comes over here has to be equal to 33, and I know 1 plus 32 is 33, so I directly write 32 over here. So this part over here becomes 32 notation 17. Now let's simplify this part over here. That's 33 divided by 17. You need to find the remainder. So I know that 17 into 2 is 34. So I can write 33 as 34 minus 1. So 33 by 17, if you take the remainder, that's again minus 1, which is the same as 16, right? Because 1 plus 16 is equal to 17. That's the same thing that we saw over here. So 1 plus 16 is equal to 17. So let's write this part over here as 16. So this becomes 98 notation 16. All right, now let's proceed and simplify this part over here. I need to find the remainder when you divide 32 with 17. So that is equal to minus 2, right? I know that 17 into 2 is 34, right? So 17 into 2 is 34. So I can write 32 as 34 minus 2, right? So that's why I can say 32 by 17 gives me a remainder of minus 2. And this part over here plus whatever comes over here has to be equal to 17. So without much calculation, I can directly find that this is nothing but 15, because 2 plus 15 is equal to 17. All right, so this part over here simplifies to 15. All right, and over here we have 98 minus notation 16, right? I know that 16 into 6 is equal to 96. So 98 divided by 16 gives me a remainder of 2, right? So over here, that's why is that so? That's because 98 is equal to 16 into 6 plus 2. So the remainder over here is 2. So I just need to find 15 minus 2 because over here I have a normal minus sign, and the answer is 13, which is option D. All right, now let's make a similar problem to what we just now solved. So this will solidify your learning so that you will be able to solve any type of question that comes that's testing the same concept. All right, so before we make the question, let's quickly recollect what the concept was. Now say you want to find 27 by 14 and you want to find the remainder. All right, now we know that 14 into 2 is equal to 28. So I can write 27 as 28 minus 1, and therefore I can say that 27 divided by 14 gives me a remainder of minus 1. All right, remember, how did I get this 28? That's 2 into 14, right? So 27 can be written as 2 into 14 minus 1. So I can say that 27 by 14 gives me a remainder of minus 1, and that is equal to 13. How is that? That's because this 1 over here, that is, you disregard the sign and just take 1 over here. 1 plus whatever comes over here has to be equal to 14. So 1 plus 13 is equal to 14. So you get 13 over here. Now another way you can get 13 is 27 is equal to 1 into 14 plus 13. So in this way also the remainder is 13. So you have 2 into 14 minus 1 or 1 into 14 plus 13. All right. So this is the concept, right? You need to be able to play with negative reminders. All right, so that's what is being tested. Now let's make our own question using this concept. This will help you solidify your learning. Whenever you learn something, try to make your own question. Now we have 13 into 3 is equal to 39. All right, and I know 13 into 4 is equal to 52. All right, so I just took this randomly, right? I just took randomly 13. I multiplied it with 3 and I got 39, and I multiplied it with 4 and I got 52. Now let's use these numbers to make our own question. Now 39 plus 1 is 40. So let's have 40, and then I use the same notation, 40 notation 13, and then I have a normal plus, and then 52 minus 1 is 51. So let's take 51 and then notation 4. So I took this 4 over here. All right, so we have made our own question using this concept, right? Remember, how did we get 40 over here? That's 39 plus 1. How did we get 51? That's 52 minus 1. All right, now having made our own question, now let's solve it using negative reminders. So wherever applicable. So over here we have 40 notation 13. In this case, it's better to do a positive reminder, right? So when you do 40 notation 13, you know that 40 is equal to 13 into 3 plus 1, because 13 into 3 is 39. So the remainder over here is 1. Remember, this notation is for reminder, right? Same as what we saw in the previous question. All right, now let's go ahead and do 51 notation 4. In this case, it's better to take a negative reminder, right? Because we know that 13 into 4 is 52, right? And I know that 51 is 52 minus 1, right? So I can say 51 is equal to 52 minus 1, or 13 into 4 minus 1. Therefore, when I divide 51 with 4, I can write the remainder directly as minus 1. This will help you speeden up your calculation. All right. And I know that this part, that is 1 without the sign plus whatever comes over here, has to add up to 4. So the remainder over here is 3. All right. So I get that 40 notation 13 is 1 and 51 notation 4 is 3. Therefore, the answer is 1 plus 3, which is equal to 4. So you have learned this concept and you have made a similar problem. All right. Now go ahead and try and make your own similar problem, and you will never forget these type of questions ever in your life. Now don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon. All the best in your preparation.